one hell of a story for you guys today, and this did actually happen to me. But before we get into it, I just want to give a quick warning. This does involve an injury, and it was quite a bad injury, so if you don't like hearing about it, like about injuries or just gore, I guess, do not watch this video. Click off now. I recommend you to click off, because I am going to go in a little bit of detail to make the story more interesting. So if you don't like hearing injuries stuff, I guess, click off. So this all started back in year 2 of school, primary school. I was around 5 or 6. I think it was 5, but I'm pretty sure it's 5, but I'm going to put 5 or 6 because I know it was around that kind of age I was. So yes. And it was a normal day in England. It was just raining, you know, grey weather, like it normally is in the UK. We never get nice weather. Anyway, me and my class was heading to the assembly hall. This is a place where we would have school meetings. I'm not sure what it's called in America, but this is a massive hall where we would have school meetings. And we were heading there for a puppet show, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was a puppet show, but it might have been like a play or something, but I'm pretty sure it was a puppet show. So, yeah. And on the way there, we have to go down this, like, I wouldn't even call it a hill, but I guess it is. It's kind of like a slope, and obviously there's stairs that goes down, or you can be an idiot and run down the grass. Now, me being a stupid 5-year-old, I decided to take the grass route, and yeah, this did not end well. And don't forget that it was raining, so that obviously made the ground very slippery and muddy, so yeah. Anyway, I ran down that small hill, and well, at the bottom of it there was a metal drain, and I couldn't stop myself in time, and I may have slipped on the drain, fell backwards and smashed my head on the drain. Now, at the time, I didn't think anything was wrong, because I didn't feel anything, like, at all. And this was because the adrenaline, it kicked in so quick that I just didn't feel anything, and everything felt quite slow, like slow motion, and again, I didn't think anything was wrong, because I didn't feel anything, so I just kind of got back up. I did have both of my hands on the back of my head, didn't feel anything, so anyway, I moved my hands and looked at him, and this image is something that I will never forget, because this was the most shocking moment of it all. That I looked at my hands and they were covered in blood. Like, and I mean covered. You could not see any skin on my hand. It was just covered in blood from my head. And at that point I was like, okay, something's not right here. I've seriously messed up here and I need to go and get help. So, but luckily there was like a teacher on the end of like the line, because everybody was like walking in a line, but obviously I jumped out the line to go down the slope, which ended badly. But the teacher kind of just like grabbed me, I guess, because I was obviously I'll be very white and pale, and I think they were worried I was gonna like faint or pass out, so they kind of grabbed hold of me and they like walked me into the medical room. To be honest, I don't remember walking into the medical room at all. I do not remember it at all. I remember the main parts I remember is falling backwards, hitting my head, getting up and seeing blood. That's the only really kind of main bits I remember. I don't remember walking into the medical room, but I do remember once I was in the medical room, about I think 10 minutes later, 2 paramedics arrived, obviously, and they did their stuff, like they put something on my finger to take my, it shows like your pulse, the oxygen in your blood, and so on. If you've ever been in hospital or ever had an accident, you'll know what that is. It just goes on the end of your finger. I had that, and they wrapped up like my head to stop the bleeding and just sent me to hospital. They didn't actually take me to hospital, they just put me in my mum's car and was like, yeah, go hospital, you'll be good. But the one funny thing that my mum told me, and well, this wouldn't be funny for her, this obviously gave her quite a bad panic attack at the time, but for me I kind of find funny now, I guess. I mean, I think we all find it funny, in my family we all find this situation funny now, is that she had a phone call saying, you know, come pick up your son, he's, you know, banged his head, just come pick him up. My mum's like, okay, yeah, I'm on my way, like, thinking that it's just a small bump, and, you know, a 5-year-old me is just making it bigger than it actually was to go home. Then she had a call 3 minutes later and be like, yeah, so we've had to call an ambulance, and my mum started freaking out then, and yeah. So, yeah, that was, gross, and not a lot of fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed the story and all that. And there was a bit more detail I could add, but I kind of didn't, because it was kind of the boring parts and they didn't really matter much. But, you know, I thought I'll tell you about this, because hey, I think it might entertain some of you, and when I think back on it, I kind of find it funny, to be honest. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I am sorry if I grossed you guys out. I am very sorry. Don't worry, I've grossed myself out from writing this script and recording it, because I've kind of had to rethink about the incident, so I've grossed myself out as well, so I've suffered as much. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.